Hi, and welcome to Bridges to Beyond and Ghost TV. My name is Debra Robinson, and today I'll be talking to Terri Rodabaugh, a clairvoyant, medium, and healer. Over the last 6 months or so, I've had a chance to get to know Terri and set in on a couple of her programs called Spirit Circles. They've been fascinating and fulfilling experiences for me, so I thought I would invite Terri to sit down and talk to us about her work. Terri has graciously agreed to answer questions that many of us are just curious about and may not get the chance to ask. We will also have a special announcement later in our show about a program we will air this fall on Ghost TV. Terri, welcome to our show, and let's get right to the questions.
Okay.
All right. You describe yourself as a clairvoyant, medium, and healer. Can you briefly describe what each of those are and how they differ from one another?
Okay, well, clairvoyance means clear seeing.
Okay.
And I use that in my mediumship, and mediumship is talking to the dead, specifically.
Okay.
Or talking to those who have passed over. And so when I talk to the dead, they show me pictures, flashes of information, and that's what I call being clairvoyant.
Okay, so that's what you're actually seeing when you talk about seeing
right,
clearly.
Seeing clearly.
Now, is it something you see out in front of you? Is it something you see?
It's in my mind.
Okay, it's in your mind.
Yeah, it's in my mind.
All right.
And then the healer, I do various different types of healing work that I combine together, and been pretty successful with it. And
now, you talked about different types of healing. What are some examples of those types of healings?
Well, I've studied massage therapy, I've studied shamanism, I've studied reconnection healing, Reiki, therapeutic touch. All those together combined I use in my sessions with people.
Okay, so we're at least familiar with some of those types, especially the massage therapy, touch therapy. We know one thing dealing with children is that they need a lot of touch to develop properly. So that's kind of interesting to hear how that plays into the bigger picture. Now, you talked about some of these things being a part of what you do as a medium. So each of these things can be a component of what you're doing when you're doing a reading for somebody?
Healing work, sometimes I will do mediumship during a healing session.
Okay.
But when I'm doing the spirit circles, it's not usually touching in with shamanism or anything like that. Sometimes I'll have animals come to me, which is a big part of shamanism.
Okay.
Animal energy. But I don't really consider it a part of shamanism to do the mediumship work.
Okay. So does being a clairvoyant mean that you're automatically a medium?
No.
Okay, how does it or does it not relate?
Most mediums are clairvoyant. So I actually know a few people who are clairvoyant. In other words, they can see things, but they aren't actually hearing anything from spirit.
So does clairvoyant mean you have to have an audio sense to it as well?
No, you don't have to, no.
But it's more than just being a medium. You need to be able to communicate what you're getting.
Right, right.
Okay.